my lovely people. I'm back with another reading. As you can see from the title, your future spouse first impression of you. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you want to. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. My email is down in the description. If you want to be a member of my channel, press the join button. You're going to find it on the right. If you cannot find it, that will be because you're on a YouTube application. So simply click the link down in the description and says join my channel. Have two playlists for members: the daily card reading. I go live every day for members, and I have the members only videos. The daily card reading, they're all titled daily card reading, but when you click on the reading, see the description, you're gonna see what card I've done that day. It's like I go live and they discuss and they tell me what kind of card they want me to do, or I just do the card there while we're chatting, like a broadcast or something. And the members only videos contain the pick a card reading, the normal pick a card reading for members, and there's a special reading for level number 2, which is a detailed reading. It's a topic reading, titled detailed reading about topic, and there's several pick a card about that topic. Okay, it's like a detailed reading but with like pick a card about that reading. Okay, some of them are available on my Vimeo, so when you click on them, you're going to find a link on my Vimeo. The reason why I do my detailed reading and several pick a card about that topic, instead of just having a bio and just randomly talking in details, answering a lot of pick a card, is making it more accurate for the general reading, for you to choose different pick a card about each topic, so you could, have your own messages and understand. Instead of hearing one bio, 3 bios, and hearing just one bio, me saying a lot of details on like Google, feel like that is like, then you're gonna have to use your intuition. Anyway, choose one. Okay, I would like to welcome my new subscribers. Choose one. Your future spouse first impression of you. Let me drink my coffee. And yes, the light's still glitching. Number 1, your future spouse first impression of you. Oh, I got really weirded out, like I saw a yellow spot or something here. It's kind of yellowish, but I don't know why. But let's see here. We got freedom. La 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 la. So right away, your future spouse may also judge you right away about your hygiene, or might assume that you have bad hygiene because of something. It could be not like something like you literally have bad hygiene, but your future spouse gonna assume that people like you have bad hygiene, or people who are like this have bad hygiene. There's an assumption of bad hygiene. Okay, some of you could be your future spouse is a healthy person in general, but some of you could be not. Just follow intuition. Every time choose a bio, the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. So they might look at something and be like, oh, this person doesn't take care of themselves because they have acne or something like that. But there's some kind of judgment on your hygiene or on the way you eat. It could be also your diet and all of that. There's some kind of judgment on that. So excuse me, I just closed the windows and there's dust. I'm allergic to dust. And so yeah, for some of you it could be like literally because I sneezed and I saw like you could be sick that time, right? And then they think like you're holding a tissue and you're like holding everything while they like you have a runny nose. They be like, ew, like why are you like touching everything while they're touching your nose, or they saw you touching your nose or wrapping your nose. There's something that they assume they have bad hygiene because of it, or there's something about bad hygiene. For others of you, it's not as intense, so calm down. It could be like you were talking about hygiene in general around this time. For others of you, you met this person on COVID, like around COVID time. Okay, follow intuition. So your future spouse first impression of you is like they're not gonna have impressions of you at all. I think for the first time, it's not going to be the love of your life, or from like I looked at you and I loved you. So this is not the kind of thing, because there's a wall in front of you. For some of you, maybe you're gonna meet this person online where you're gonna talk to them, but you're not actually meeting each other, or there's something, or there's a block here between you two. Like look, like each person is like here, this person is looking this way or looking this way. You're so busy, it's almost like you're in the same place or knowing the same friends. For some of you, I'm hearing like this person could know a friend of yours, and you see each other or you're around each other, you hear your friend talking about that person. I'm hearing different scenarios, but let me tell you about that person, but you actually don't even, like, you never met them, or you saw them sometimes. It's almost like if you have a best friend and they have a best friend and they keep talking about their best friend, and you have this assumption. So they could have an assumptions of you that you have bad hygiene, or something about you being sick or something, or assumptions. Okay, they could be like full of assumptions because they never met you. Actually, they just know of you from other people conversations, and they could know, like, sell pictures of you with that friend or something like that. And it could be like you're gonna meet them through a friend. friend, but something about bad hygiene, or they're gonna assume that you have bad hygiene when they look at something. Maybe your friend showed them a picture of you and they just thought you have bad hygiene because they looked at your Instagram or something. It could be just random, it's not the truth, but or something about making someone sick. Maybe you made the friend be sick or something like that. I do feel like definitely annoying impression. They're gonna think that you're annoying. So again, I do feel some of you, they might think you're annoying because they're agreeing with someone on a story that they told them about you, and be like, oh, that person sounded annoying. That person. But some of you, I'm hearing a different story because it's general energy, but the same thing. So I apply this energy on your situation, but I want to give you like multiple details. So you're gonna be like, oh, that sound like more like my scenario. I feel like that's how I feel like that can be me, like going through that. Some of you, it's like they got annoyed by you. You maybe talked about something, and maybe this is a person that you're emailing by email talking, okay? Because why emailing could be like you're gonna go to that place. It could be like you're booking a school course, something like that. This could be someone who works at a place and you're talking to a customer service, or you're talking to book a student something like, or talking to get an appointment, something like that. Emailing something, or something who could be specific like that, and this person's annoyed by you, and they might be like something. I talk about hygiene and cleaning something, or like you're talking about something clean, or where do I have that, add that, and that, and that. Or you're talking about you want pictures of the bathrooms. Could be real estate or something like that. But definitely, there's a lot of talk about something clean and all of that. So their impression of you annoying, and there's this not knowing much of you. So I do feel like in the beginning, as I told you, this could be like someone that you talk through a third party with, whether it's an app, a person, and all of that. They might think you're annoying, okay? They just don't want to be like talking to you, like you're annoying. They want to be like, this person is so fucking annoying, like, oh my god, you stress me out with all your requirements, you all shit that you want. Maybe they heard a lot of you. And for some of you, it could be literally a teacher. This is a teacher, a mentor, a coach that someone told them, oh, this is the client, the rough client that told you about what their requirement. Then it's like, oh my God. They heard a lot of shit about you. Or at work. Like, let's say you came at work and someone talked a lot of shit about you. You're in the same workplace and you're from a different department. It's like, this is the annoying person who's like always, how like people sometimes hate you and they get so like, they get so intimidated by you or something. I have like rumors about me being like like some of them, like they just want to have a conversation with you, and you're doing the work. When you ask them about work, they you just, it seems like you're too serious if you ask them about work. Well, we're at work, and they're like, you're saying that you're mean or something because you're asking them about work. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's your work. That's why you came to work. We're not having coffee, right? We're not like at a bar or something. Like, it's just like, oh, you always like, you're not friendly because you keep asking about work. Well, you have work too, you're all working together, something like that. They just have a story that they heard. So assumptions of you, the first impression is assumptions. Okay, let's see more here, because I'm seeing like this is the story how it goes. But definitely I do feel like the first impression going to be this way, but it's going to change, of course. But I'm going to tell you how it's going to change. But there's a lot of like how from your communication, from the way people their perspective of you, or other people's perspective of you. I do feel like later on, this is the first impression of you, right? But later on, when they meet you, it's almost like they're gonna see a totally different person, like a very calm person, a different person. It's like that doesn't fit their assumption. Also, this person could have made assumptions of your nationality, colors, something like that, but they made a lot of assumptions here because based on not knowing you and just the way you talk. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. I'm sorry if there's nothing interesting here, but this is literally their first impression. Remember to like and to subscribe to my channel. Also, I have a lot of reading about your future spouse first impression, so you could watch those reading to have more messages for you, because this is a general energy. If you want a fun reading, more personal for you, you can email me. My email is down in the description. Make sure to check the end of the screen. I'm gonna put a timestamp for the recommendation, because I'm gonna post a reading at the end of the screen similar to this reading. So if you're interested to watch, they're all timeless. And also check the comment section. I'm gonna post also a reading that you might be interested to watch. Thank you. Bye. Number 2, your future spouse first assumptions of you. I'm checking the microphone. So Okay. Okay, they're gonna notice a lot of material things around you. So they're gonna notice your clothes, material, money, especially if you hold something in your hand, like you have something, whether it's a bag, purse, or a mug or something. You have a few things. You have a few things that they're gonna notice, material things that you have around you. So they're gonna notice that. I do feel like they're definitely gonna notice that you have similar things. So they might stare at you a lot. The first impression that, oh, this person also like this. Could be like you have significant marks, like, on your bags, on something, brands or names, that you're doing the same thing, implies that you're doing this, you have the same lifestyle. And this person are like, oh, that's interesting, they also like this brand, I didn't think that. Or like you have a keychain, like, oh, this person also got that. Or like you have something that is just like they going to imply that you have something. For some of you, it could be they have kids and you have kids. If you're an older person here, or even if you're not an older person and you have a daughter, son, but you don't have a partner, have children, you might notice that from your things, like you have something like either a picture or something, like you notice that it's noticeable. Also, you could go through something that they have something similar that they worked with in their family or something like that. You could have like some syndromes, some kind of like, some kind of some disease, something like that, where like you have a name on for it, that you're like, or you're that person for, I don't know, like it just shows people that you have that syndrome or something like that. So it could be that, it could be this is the thing that they're gonna notice, something material they can touch, materialistic or something earthy. Okay, they kind of touch, they're gonna notice that. Their first impression of you, that you're like trying so hard to not be sexy. You're trying so hard to not like the impression of you is like you're trying to hide your sexuality, or you're someone trying to, like, either like when you get up and you stand, you're trying to pull your shirt to your ass, or you're trying to, you have like a really cool body and you're always like wearing things to, you want to wear appropriate clothes whenever they see you, or they feel like you're trying to hide something, or you hide your sexuality, something about that. Their first impression of you, just let me know in the comment. Okay, the first impression of you also is that you talk a lot, you're very talkative. Okay, I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but they're going to think that you really talk a lot, or you're someone very social, very confident. They might also hear you talk around other people and talk, or you're not shy to talk. It's like they don't have to, put a microphone, give you a microphone, and try to, make you talk. You're talkative, you're social. I do feel like their first impression of you is like, um it's like they know that you're the one. For some of you, literally, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna notice several things. You might see them several times. They're gonna know that you're the one. They're gonna know that you're the one. For some of you, it's like your sexuality thing. It's like they know you're sexy and all of that, but it's like you're someone who's like doesn't. It's not desperate. Want people to see like I'm sexy, I'm sexy, I'm sexy. You're sexy and you know it, and you're hot. You're very hot, but you talk normal. There's something weird about it. So you might think it's weird and you don't understand it, but it's like, imagine you're so sexy and all of this. It seems like you don't dress for attention, or you know that you're hot, but you're not bothered by people. It's not like you're desperately like want attention, want people to tell you that you're hot, you like have low self-esteem or something. They're gonna notice that you're sitting there, you're hot, and people looking at you. You're not scared to address it, talk, and you're just sitting there, and you're like, people are staring at your body and all of that. You're trying to ignore it, or you're trying to ignore when people are looking at you or something like that, and you're just being yourself basically. It's almost like you know that you're hot and you're sexy, and if people are staring at your body or something like that, you ignore it. There's something about like you're not really, it seems like also for some of you, because this is general energy, general reading, it's like you're trying to, you're sexy, but it's almost like they feel like you're so sexy, like if someone else got your body and face, they're going to go wild, use it. You don't use it, you're just like being yourself here. Like sounds like you're that person, and it could be like having other people, they met people who are like they're hot or they're sexy, something like that, and they're disgusting, but you're like, you could use it for your advantage, but you don't. Like you're hot and all of that, but you're minding your business. There's something weird about it. It might seem weird, but they're like, first that their impression of you, like they're gonna look at you and they're gonna study that. They're gonna notice right away that you're like you're hot and people are staring at you, but you're not someone like, that person is jealous of you, so you're like smiling, like looking at them side eyes. Or even if you do sometimes, because if someone is jealous of you or something, they're so mad. It's like if someone is staring at you and all of that, you just get frustrated and you ignore it. It's like, it's not like, oh my god, those people are looking at me. You're just feeling yourself, or like you start using it. You talk to that person and try to get attention. You get what I'm saying? So this is really their first impression of you, because I do feel like they might see you in a space for a few hours or something like that together. So they're gonna notice your behavior that time. So they're gonna notice those things from the first impression of you. I do feel like they're going to know that you're the one and you're going to fit their lifestyle. This person could have a lifestyle that they're very aware that other people may desperately want their lifestyle. So they know that a lot of people, gold diggers, are very desperate for that, or they're going to see that you fit their lifestyle right away. They're going to notice that. It might be very shallow, but they're going to notice that. It could be about money, it could be about thing, or it could be because you're independent, you have your career. It's not shallow, but this person may think it's shallow, so they might not tell you that. But I do feel like if in the future, if they told you, like when I saw you and I saw that you have a job, you're independent, you're that, I thought that you fit my lifestyle, I'd be like, that's valid. You don't want someone who's not independent. And when you are like making money yourself or something like that, there's like something about material things that this person gonna see, and they're gonna know that you match their lifestyle. Even if you don't have money and you're like, this person is rich, or it's not about that. It's like something about your personality and what you got, or you told them that you do something. They're like, yeah, they're the kind of person that I want. Even if you have a simple job, at least you go to work or something like that. And this person think is strong to think this way, so they feel like they're gonna keep it to themselves for later on in life. So the first impression of you also here that you're not gossipy. Again, here comes with that. Look at the birds there. It's like if you see the birds there, they like, this person is talking. There's a lot of birds looking at this person. Literally, everybody's staring at your ass, staring at body, whatever your gender, and you could use that, but you don't. Okay, like it sounds like you don't give a fuck. And you'd be like, I don't feel like some of you are confused. You're like, yeah, what am I gonna use it for? Like sex or what? Like this person is like, I don't feel like you, because it's you don't understand how other people see you, right? I do feel like people are looking at you. You could be very like, that people looking at you, okay, thank you, and all of that, but you don't understand how other people actually think of those kind of scenarios. Like, oh, like you're hot and all of that, and there's people looking at you, but you're like focused on whatever conversation and all of that, and you're still minding your business, and it's like you don't mind what's going on around you, and it's like also you have a confidence where like even if people are staring at you in the room or whatever, you don't mind what's happening. There's this confident, but also yeah, you're very confident. Also, you could also, for some of you, you could wear like really revealing clothes and all of that. You're not shy and you're confident. You don't mind if other people are staring at your boobs or body and all of that. You're not someone who's gonna get insecure. It's like you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about the attention that you get, if you get it or not. Like something about that. So your future spouse first impression of you, something about that I'm trying to explain, because some of you here, there's more into that sexual thing. Um, Let me tell you, you're very toxically sexy, sexy. Yeah, it's something about sexist. You're very sexy, but you're not sexist, don't get me wrong, but like let's say if people are looking at you in a judgmental way to make you feel low or to make you feel such a way, it's not working. And also if other people are staring at you constantly, it's also like, how sometimes like someone, I see people like dressing up and sometimes they're happy and walk in Starbucks or whatever, and then the moment someone gives them like mean eyes look because they're jealous, they get a bit insecure, and you can see their body language changing, like a bit self-cautious. You're not like that. If someone stares at you, don't give a fuck. It sounds like they're invisible. People around you are invisible, okay? And it's a good thing to this person. Like you're very toxic in your sexuality. It's not it's so weird because you don't notice. It's like it's not toxic in a bad way, but like you have this toxic sexuality that like with other people, they see you in the room and they feel like this is toxic, but in your energy it's like, if I'm toxic, I'm gonna be there. Like you don't give a fuck. It could be very blunt, also very like on their face with it. Like it seems like people are looking at you, but you're addressing it. For some of you, because it's a general energy, some of you very blunt. Like you could just say, if someone looking at you, be like, "What the fuck are you staring at? What the fuck are you staring at?" You're not gonna be like, like you're not looking for validation. If someone be like looking at you and you be like, "Oh, this man or this girl looking at me because I'm hot," you're you're so sexy and you know it, to a point where like you don't want more people telling you that you're hot. If someone's staring at you, you're like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, it's almost like you're sexy and people look at you because you're sexy. And this person thinks it's toxic, okay? Because it's like, I'm trying to understand like your frustration. For some of you, I'm seeing a group of you. I'm seeing a group of you, like you could be someone who doesn't address that, you ignore it and all of that. They think it's cute. The first impression of you, like you're hot and sexy, but you don't see who. I'm seeing a lot of group of you. Some of you, you're hot and sexy, but you don't see that people are looking at you. You could be also self-conscious and all that, but you're sexy and you don't care about it, trying to ignore it, and you're so confident with the way you dress. I'm seeing a lot of group of you, so follow intuition. If you feel like you're not that person, so do not force it. For others of you, it's like you're so sexy, and when people are looking at you because you're so sexy, you're not like, oh, I understand why people are looking at me, like, yeah, because I dress this way, or like, I understand people look at me because I'm pretty. If someone looking at you, you're right away frustrated. There's something about it toxic. This person thinks like it's just so funny and toxic. At first they might feel like, what the fuck, like, because people are looking at you, commenting and talking to you, and you're like, ew, stay away. Like, it could be very frustrated from things like that. So also the first impression of you here, that you're just you're not shy to talk. Also, you have ugly words. I'm trying to say, I don't know, number two. Just let me know. You have ugly words. Like, you're ugly when you talk. Like, you're so. It could be like, for some of you, this person could be like very shocked, and that's why they feel like you fit their lifestyle, because they could have a lifestyle that requires someone like you, like who's not going to be like, like easily seduced or something. Like, you have ugly mouth, that this person just be in shock. So that moment that they met you, for some of you, not all of you, that you said something ugly, like, it's like, the fuck, this is so mean. Like, you're saying something so mean to people, or people are staring at you for more than 5 seconds. You're like, you get irritated, and you're like, yeah, okay, if you like it, just say, I like your outfit. Do not be staring at me for fucking no reason for 5 10 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? So that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Remember to like and to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you want. To check the end of the screen, I'm going to put the timestamp down for the end of the screen for similar reading like this, that from my channel. They're all timeless. And also check the comment section. Okay, you're going to find a reading recommendation that I'm going to post. Have a lovely day. If you want a personal reading for your literally future spouse impression, going to be really also interesting, book a reading with me. My email's down in the description. Number 3, your future spouse first impression of you. We got here conflict. I don't know, I heard conflict with this. I know this card can mean anything, but right away I heard conflict. Let's see here. I do feel like your future spouse first impression of you, that you are better than them, or out of their league, or you have more money and you earn more than them, or you have more money, or your family is more better, something out of their league. So they might be a little bit insecure when they meet you. Their first impression is like a lot of their insecurities being projected on you. I do feel like their first impression of you is like they really want to fuck you. You're someone that they find very fuckable, or they really wish to fuck you. Also, their first impression of you, that they might like really be in their head right away when they see you, like if you're even gonna be attracted to them or not. So they're gonna be so in their head when they meet you about if you're gonna like them or not, or like you're even into them or not. The first impression of you also, that you're very talented, or you do something very smart, or you're a smart person. Right away I'm here, smart. I don't understand what you're doing. Smart. I don't even know how you do this. Is smart. Like, it could not understand your work or understand whatever you do, so they're gonna find you very smart. So they might like know something that you do or know of, but they don't know really details of this thing. I do feel like literally here with the hope, I feel like they're gonna feel like they're so attracted to you, but in the same time, like they don't know if this is going to happen. Are they gonna see you as a friend or what? It's almost like they're trying to shove their attraction aside, but they're gonna be so attracted to you. But they're like, boys like you, or men like you, girls like you, women like you are not going to be attracted to people like me. There's a lot of insecurities here. So your future spouse first impression of you here, as I said, like a lot of like toxic thoughts coming from them, could have projected on you. Be aware, number 3, not all of you of course, but some of you might marry someone who's like an easy target. You might marry someone who is like it's like an escape from a relationship that you run from because you were insecure about yourself. You were insecure to address the fact to that person you treated someone really bad or something like that, and you don't want to face your insecurities that you're a bad person or you've done something bad, and you're gonna run to this person because this person is a person who's gonna see you as an admirable person. It's almost like the grass is not greener on the other side, and could be a karmic cycle where you run to a person because they make you feel worthy, because the other person they were with, they didn't make you feel worthy, not because that you were not worthy or anything like that, because you were mean to them and they told you, address the fact like you're a narcissist. For some of you, I'm just have to say it. For others of you, this message is not for you about the narcissist and all that. It could be just your future spouse literally just going to be a little bit, overwhelmed by how perfect you are, and they could be just a normal person, but they could be very overwhelmed by like their attraction and how insecure they are about approaching you. So I do feel like here their first impression of you that their first impression of you, I do feel like also they're going to think that you're someone who's very dreamy, you're not realistic. So they might think about a lot of things about you're not realistic. So they might hide that from you as well. They might think like you're always wearing the rose colored glasses. You're not realistic about your life. You're not realistic about things. You're not very connected with your intuition. You're not connected sometimes to what's true. They're not like, that's not true. Or they're like thinking about that you're doing something that's not reality. It's almost like you're dreaming about something that it's never gonna happen, or they feel like you have fake friends that you're not seeing the truth, or you have around you people that you're not seeing the truth of. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Remember to like and to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you want to. Check the end of the screen, the last 15 seconds of the screen. I'm gonna put a timestamp for it, and it's going to be a reading similar to this. And yeah, all my reading are timeless. Check the comment section. I'm gonna post a video recommendation as well. You can watch my channel. I have a lot of readings about your future spouse first impression. You might find more messages for you because this is general reading. So yeah, if you feel drawn to choose another pile, go ahead, but if you feel not, do not force it. Okay, thank you. Bye. Number 4, your future spouse first impression of you. Ooh, ooh. Your future spouse's first impression is like you're sensitive. You're very sensitive. They might think you're sensitive or very frustrated all the time, or angry, sensitive. Maybe you're someone who's like very blunt, very outspoken, or for some of you, not that. It's just like you get sensitive and it shows on your face, or you get sensitive and about something and you speak like, like you speak about it like with passion, like no, I don't like that. Or they feel like you get so emotional when you speak. You get so emotional. They're like, like a fire sign, like an Aries, or like an emotional, like, no, I don't want that. Like, oh, you get so into that. But some of you, it could be that, it could be that. So follow intuition, because every time it's about the collective energy is accurate, the messages are different. Their first impression of you that you're lazy. You're lazy or very chilled back. Like you don't want to do the work. You don't want to do that. Like sometimes you're like, for later. Like you want to chill. It could be like not a lazy person, but they're gonna notice that you don't want to do things. Like you don't want to get things done. You want a break. You want to go out. You just want to have fun. You just want to do that. You don't want to do that. They're gonna find this cute for some of you. For some of you, not. Follow intuition, but they're gonna notice that you don't want to do the work. You're always like frustrated or lazy. Their first impression of you is like that you smell good, you smell nice, you're fresher, you look so cleaner, you smell fresher. They're gonna notice that you're clean or something about your hygiene. Also, their first impression of you here that you have a very toxic relationship with other genders, or a gender specific gender, or you have toxic relationship when it comes to some nationality, or they're gonna notice that you don't like someone around them, that you really find it very hard for you to like them, and they might like not understand. For some of you, their impression is like you don't like that nationality, so they could have an impression that you don't like that nationality. For some of you, they feel like they're gonna have the impression that you just don't like that person or something, or you don't like people like that. If your spouse not gonna be happy with you at first, they're gonna like you, but it's like their impression is gonna be like, why are you so like, you don't want to do the work, you don't like anybody, you don't get along with certain people, why don't you get along with that person? They might like have like some impression here. For some of you, it could be aggressive, some of you could be not. They're just gonna notice that you don't like someone. Okay, so aromatherapy again, with the smell and all of that. So the first impression is that I'm seeing a lot about clean. You're being clean, but they feel like you have toxic trait. The first impression that you have toxic trait, okay, that they need to get those toxic trait away from you. Let me drink. Or they feel like they need to get you away from certain situation because you get really toxic. around certain people, they're gonna feel like they like you, but they're frustrated because they feel like they're gonna think that they know better. They're gonna think that you're toxic in such a way that they want to teach you that this is not the right way to handle things in life. So they're gonna feel like they like you, but they don't like a lot of things that you're doing them wrong in your life. So you're gonna have a lot of opinions about your life, okay? So their first impression also of you that you they're not gonna like something that you keep on yourself, like you wear either jewelry or necklace or something. They'll be like, why you keep wearing that? So your future spouse is very opinionated, I'll say. Or they gonna be like, well, why are you wearing this necklace? Or they might think like someone gave you that necklace, or it could be a friendship necklace or something. Or they're not gonna like it at first. That's a lot of impression coming from this person. So yeah, that's what I get. Thank you for liking. Once thank you for watching. But for some of you like, thank you for liking. Have a lovely day. Remember to check at the end of the screen the last 15 seconds. I'm going to put a timestamp for the last 15 seconds. I'm going to put recommendations similar to this reading for my channel. They're all timeless, all my reading. Also check the comment section. You're going to see a reading that I'm going to recommend. Have a lovely day. Bye. Number 5, your future spouse first impression of you. We go, ooh, damn. Damn, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is your future spouse could be literally an Aries for some of you. I'm an Aries. So they could be an Aries or a fire sign. I don't know, just so that right away. They could be like that. They could be also an earth sign. Could be an Aries, Moon, Taurus like me as well. So their personality could be very similar to me, your future spouse. Where it's not about them, but I'm just saying. This person could be blunt and all of that. So their first impression of you, it's like they're gonna like look at you. They're gonna be like you're so hot and sexy and all of that. They're gonna be attracted to you, but right away they're like not with the bullshit. They're not with the love shit because they're gonna look at you and they're gonna like you and all of that, but they're gonna try to resist it. So the first thing they're gonna resist it for some of you. They're gonna resist it right back away because they feel like, oh no. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go with the flow. Let's see, what do they actually think about? They're gonna think like, I don't feel like this person gonna see you and they're gonna have this feeling that you're the one. They're gonna understand that you're the one. They're gonna have this intense feeling and they're gonna see it right away that you're the one. But they're gonna try to not jump with their fiery ass or to conclusion or to just come in a broach or something like that. They might be trying to hold themselves back or something like that. But we're talking about their impression here. I do feel like they right away they're gonna like your physical appearance, your appearance, face, everything. They're gonna like your style and clothes. They're gonna really address really good. This person really appreciate people who at least can put an outfit together. It does not matter, but at least it doesn't matter like if it's expensive or not, but put things together. I feel like you dress really good. So they're gonna notice that about you. Their first impression of you is like they're gonna think that you're the one. They're gonna feel like a lot of sexual feelings toward you, and that's going to shock them, blow their mind. That's why they're gonna take away their energy. So they'll be like, oh, that's that person that I'm attracted to. What the fuck is going on? They could be a person who is not attracted to anybody that they meet, or even if they want to have sex, they just cannot have sex because they're like, oh, why would I have sex with that person? That's just, why am I so attracted to that person? Like whenever you come and lean to them or talk to them, they feel like so attracted to you, and it's kind of like pissing them off, or they want to take their energy away. Okay. Their first impression of you, they're going to like your skin color, your hair, your complex. But again, this is the annoying thing to them because it's like, yeah, so what? You have skin color that everybody else have, like a lot. So they're gonna try to tell themselves that, but it's like they don't understand why they feel so much to you. It's like a puzzle inside their head because they don't feel attracted to anybody. So it's almost like their soul gonna be attracted to you, like you're the one. You could be there to inflame or something, and they're not gonna know why. So right away they're gonna notice that. Their first impression is like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I attracted to that person? Right? So they're gonna notice your outfit and all of that. Also, they're going to notice that you're just fun to be around. Like when you're talking, it's like so fun to be around. Or the way you talk, like they're like, oh my god, I want to talk to this person. Like they enjoy your company. You're very enjoyable. I'm saying like you're enjoyable. Like when you walk around talking around people, they're gonna notice your personality and how you talk, and they're gonna really love that. They love like they love your company. In general, this is the first thing that they're gonna notice, that they love the way you talk. It's like they want to talk to you. They don't mind like going out talking to you, even if not a lover or anything. They just want to talk to you. They love talking to you. They're gonna love how you talk. Again, it could be their twin flame because they really compliment them. And there's something about the way that you talk. It's like they love the way you talk. Okay, so they're gonna love your eyes. It could be eye shape, eye color, something like that. Again, this person is a very fucked up, right? The moment that they see you, they don't fucking understand what's going on because they're not attracted to anybody. Literally, this person could be a person who like they rather fuck their, dildo, wanky machine, their hand, than fuck someone around them. Even if there's a lot of attractive people, they don't feel attracted to anybody. This is the kind of person who's like, yeah, get off. There's something like that, okay? I feel like it's a frustration of like what the fuck is going on. That first impression of you, that you really, really, really appreciate certain things that they have, and they're gonna notice that you don't judge them, or you don't like, I feel like this person had a lot of people, shallow people around them who judge them based on their appearance or something like that. They're gonna notice that you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're not asking the dumb question that other people are asking. You're not approaching them in a dumb way. They're gonna notice that you talk normal. And there's something about it that's just so seductive to them. Also, they're gonna notice your rusty ass phone. Yes, I said it. So you might have a phone. Their first impression is like they're not gonna mind it, but they're like, damn, what happened to that phone? Oh my god. What happened to that phone? Who broke that? There's something that you have that just broken. Your screen is smashed. It's like it's not about money or anything, but they're like, why do you have this phone? It could be also it's like you pull like an iPhone. I don't know what, like a iPhone that have been like, like I don't know what. It's like, damn, are they gonna notice your phone right away? They're not in a good way. So you might have like they have an iPhone, you have a Samsung or something there. Then you pull your phone and they're like, what the fuck? Like, you could be not a phone person, but they're gonna be like, why do you have that phone? I just don't know. Tell me number 5, what phone do you have? Okay, in the comment. I'm really interested to know. So something about something broken or something, they're just gonna find it funny. Or a tablet or something that just broke it to pieces. Maybe someone broke it. We'll have moments with our phone where like our phone screen is broken and then you cope with it. Something like that. So they're going to think a lot about you. Their first impression, why the fuck am I thinking a lot about this person? Like that. So the first impression of you also, it comes to your beauty, you're handsome, all of that. They're going to notice that you're just very perfect. Like they're gonna look at your face like perfect. You might notice that they're like, this is a person who's like not shy from their feelings, but even though they try to understand why they feel attracted to you, but they gonna love that they feel attracted to someone. Actually, someone around them makes them feel attracted to. They feel like actual attraction towards you. So they might stare at you a lot. They might not shy to masturbate, beat their dick all the time about it because they're like, wow, what is that? I do feel weird. This is how people feel when they look at someone with a Lori. I like that. So this person is sneaky looking at you. Okay. The first impression is like, ooh, they're gonna feel this way. They can back away, but also they're gonna keep looking at you because they love this feeling. Okay, that's what I give for your number 5. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you want to. Check the end of the screen. I'm gonna put a timestamp for the end of the screen. The last 15 seconds, I'm gonna post similar reading to this reading. If you want to watch their first impression also from my old readings, I've done a lot like that, so you can watch them. All my readings are timeless. You might pick up out. They're gonna add extra messages or confirm some messages. Okay. So, because it's a general energy, or you can book a personal reading with me and we can see their impression for you, personal reading for your future spouse. You can check the comment section and check a reading that I'm gonna put recommended to you from me as well. Gonna be in the comment. Have a lovely day. Bye. You want me to book for my future spouse? No, it's a secret. Bye.